Namaste. Welcome to Yoga Life Hacks. Shanti Kula, and I'm Gayatri, and I'm going to show you today how to do a foot massage. So you can do it seated on a cushion or something on the floor. You can also sit on a chair for this. If you do sit on a chair, just make sure that your feet can touch the floor and hold you up comfortably while you're in the chair. So let me get started. So just bend your knee and cross your ankle over your thigh. You want to have room to move the foot freely. We're just going to circle the ankle a few times and then circle it the other way. You can do about 3 of those and then just flex and point your foot 3 times. So we're working the ankle and getting blood pumped into the foot. And then you can take your hands, you take the opposite hand of the foot you're working on and just put one finger between each of your toes. And if your toes are, kind of squished together and it's really hard to get your finger through, don't worry about getting it through. You just put it over the top and we'll go back and forth a few times like that. And then just let it relax and take the thumb of that same hand and put it on your heel. And with a gentle pressure, slide your thumb right across the inner arch of the foot all the way up to the big toe. And then you take your thumb back and you go a little lower on the heel. So just below that point where you were. And then again, slide it across the foot all the way up. We're just going to keep repeating that until we've covered the whole sole of the foot. So maybe we'll take 4 or 5 times. And then you're going to take your thumb, or you can use both thumbs for this, and you're just going to press in anywhere in your foot. Press in and then release. And just keep going until you've gotten the whole sole of the foot. Just pressing in and releasing. And you can do it behind the toes as well. So if you know about reflexology, there's points on the feet that are reflected everywhere else in the body. And we're just kind of generally getting all of them. All right, and then you're going to take your hand and with your open palm, stroke the foot from the heel up to the toes. And stroke the top of the foot, the ankle out to the toes. All right, and then just uncross the leg and just notice how it feels. So after that massage, usually that foot feels like more enlivened, more intelligent, more in touch. So this is not only relaxing, it's also something you can do like if you're having trouble with balance and or if you just want to kind of have a better posture or be more in touch with your body. We're going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so same thing. We're going to have room for the ankle to move over the leg and just do a couple circles. You're up 3. If your ankles are particularly tight, you can do more circles. Go the other way, 3 circles. And then just flex and point a few times. We'll do it with the fingers out. So put your fingers between your toes. Oops. It's so hard to get that little toe in there. And we'll just do a few of those back and forth. And then we'll take the thumb of that same hand, take it to the heel, and slide it along with a gentle pressure from the arch of the foot up to the top. And you can also use like some lotion or oil for this if your thumb's not gliding very smoothly. And then you go right below, and again, glide the thumb up to the toe. We're just going to continue until we've covered the whole sole of the foot. And then we'll take the thumbs, one or both of them, and just press in and release. Again, just getting the whole sole of the foot. And this can be so good if you've been like standing on your feet or walking all day. It's good to do after walking or standing a lot, even if you don't feel strain, just to prevent any cramping. All right, so once you've done that with your thumbs, Then again, we can stroke from the heel up and the top of the foot 3 times with that open palm. And uncross. And if you want to do a little more for the toes, we can go ahead to the back to the first foot. So you take your thumb and index finger and you grab your big toe and just pull it down towards the sole of the foot and then pull it back. You do that 3 times. And then you squeeze it with the thumb and index finger. And again, you can kind of move over it. It's almost like that's the sole of the foot, the sole of the toe, pressing in and releasing. And then the next toe, you pull it back and forth. And you can roll it between your thumb and index finger. And the third toe, pull it back and forth 3 times. Unroll it between the thumb and index finger. And the last toe, back and forth. And roll it. And I'm actually using my middle finger as well. It's fine, as many fingers as feels good to you. All right, and then the little toe, we're gonna pull it back and forth a few times. And roll it. All right, and let's do the toes of the other foot. So cross it over. And again, with your thumb and index finger, grab the big toe. Go back and forth a few times. And pressing in and releasing the sole of the toe. And the next toe, go back and forth. And press in and release. And we'll go to the third toe. Let's go back and forth. And squeeze it. And the fourth toe, going back and forth about 3 times. And squeeze it, roll it between your thumb and finger. And the last toe, go back and forth. And roll it between your thumb and finger. So when I was pulling that toe, I felt it here in my thigh. That's so interesting. I guess that's where it's connected. All right. And bring the feet up. All right, so that's a little quick foot massage you can do for relaxing or if your feet are in pain. And then hopefully you have happy feet afterward. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.